Today we are in Lake Arrowhead, California, and together we're going to explore this home behind me. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. It's mid-century. It was built in 1966. It's a little over 2,300 square feet. And the floor plan, well, because it was built in 1966, I think that if the Brady Bunch was going to stay in Lake Arrowhead, this house would maybe meet their seal of approval very well. Come along with me. Let's explore inside together. Before we explore the inside, we should take a look at the outside. It looks kind of small from the street. Don't let it fool you. This home has so much space inside. The rooms are so large. It's just amazing. Outside, we have parking for 4 cars, but don't worry, there's also a 2-car attached garage. What other surprises might we have inside? As you approach the front of the house, one of the first things that you notice, other than this magnificent real brick exterior, is this wonderful layout of a wraparound deck. Now, wraparound decks are truly magnificent, especially on the mountains, because up here, we believe that our decks are our second living rooms, especially during the summer and as we head into the fall. This one is a true wraparound. Not only do we have the front and the side, but we also have this amazing back deck. While we're here, I want to show you what the view looks like, because this is a street-to-street lot. It goes from the paved and maintained road to the access road behind, and the lot has oak trees and cedar trees and pine trees. And remember, those oak trees come fall are going to turn brilliant yellows, oranges, reds. They're absolutely beautiful before they drop their leaves. There's a little stairway down here to a small yard area. We'll take a look at that a little further on. But this is the back of the house right here. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and walk us inside. One of the things that really struck me the first time that I saw this house was I expected to walk in and see, I don't know what really I was expecting to see other than not what I actually found. So here we go. You walk through the front door and you are absolutely positively already inside the main part of the home. So what we have is this fantastic living room, dining room with kitchen. Wait until you see the appliances and the built-ins. And also on this level is the laundry, a bedroom and a bathroom. Upstairs, we have another bathroom and 2 bedrooms, each with their own balcony. And then downstairs, we have a bonus room and the garage. So we're going to start here first. This room, absolutely love it. Look at all of the windows. And that fireplace. It's a raised hearth fireplace. It is real brick. It's not fake. And it blends all the way up to the ceiling for the tongue and groove ceiling. I've checked out the mantle. The mantle is solid wood. It has electric built into it, both sides. And then there's a little spot over here that's camouflaged for you to store your wood in the wintertime. It is a wood burning fireplace, of course. It has a gas assist to help you start your fire in the wintertime if you need it. And these windows have all been replaced. They are dual pane, so very economical in the summer, well, and in the wintertime as well. Original tongue and groove wood ceilings with the apex coming together in the A-frame shape. Solid, solid, solid. The house has also been improved with central heat. Up the stairs are those 2 bedrooms with the private decks that I spoke of before, but let's go ahead. Let's go past the entry foyer into the dining area. Isn't this beautiful? Wood floors and the tongue and groove woodwork. Gorgeous. And a built-in break front with glass and shelves. As we go into the kitchen area, we have this breakfast bar. And this is where things get, what I would say, a little groovy. So what we have, along with these cabinets, are a bunch of really interesting built-ins. For example, you have your cutting board that lifts away so that you can have a trash can down below it, and that's where you just scrape all your food scraps into. Of course, we have a dishwasher that probably would not have been really original to 1966. Nice bay window here. And then this pass-through window here, I presume, so that while you're entertaining outside and you're cooking here, you can pass the food through the pass-through window out onto the deck, because check this out. It has a built-in char glow grill. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. And of course, we have an original O'Keefe and Merritt 4-burner stove, complete with the star burners. How wonderful is that? How authentic is that? Of course, the kitchen would not be complete without your double wall oven. And have you noticed how much storage space in here with the countertops and the cabinets, the uppers, the lowers, more than enough space for a side-by-side fridge. This is so cool. Now, from the living room and also here from the kitchen, you can connect to this hallway. That door right there goes to the downstairs. We're going to take a look at that in a while. This hallway goes towards the main level bedroom and bathroom. Here is the laundry right here. The laundry, of course, has plenty of storage built in for it. And it's deep space side by side. And it also has a door that goes out onto that wonderfully huge, long, wide wraparound deck that we were on at the beginning of our tour together. Now there's a pocket door right here to close it down. And now we're going to go this way. Yes, each one of these doors is closet space. There is a lot of closet space in this house. We're going to go ahead and go right here to the main level bathroom. This has the solid countertop, matching sinks for 2, and a separate stall shower that is just in amazingly great condition. And the cool thing about it is, because this is a house built in the 60s, the bathrooms have the built-in heaters as well. So if you like to have that nice toasty bathroom when you get out of the shower in the wintertime, this is it. It connects via a pocket door to the main level bedroom. The main level bedroom also, of course, has a real door that connects to the hallway. Here in the main level bedroom, we have 2 closets, one here and one right there. Great placement of windows. You get a lot of natural light in this room without feeling like you've got people looking into your bedroom. And then, of course, it has its own sliding glass door out onto that fantastic deck. This room, if you didn't want to have a main level bedroom, this room would also make a really great extra bonus room, maybe big enough to have a pool table. But you know what? Hold that thought for a little bit later. See these light fixtures up here? Look how fantastic they are with the cut glass. We're going to go ahead and go back through to the living room, and I am going to take us upstairs first. Now, the stairs themselves go up, landing, pivot, up again, and then you're in this very private landing here. Now, what we have here in the hallway is we have a set of closets there, and a set of closets there. I told you the storage in here is amazing. This is bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 1 has its own closets. And again, you've probably noticed that we still have a lot of the tongue and groove woodwork detailing. This door right here, where might it go? Let's open it and find out. I already know, I'm just teasing you. This bedroom has its own private Jack and Jill balcony. It overlooks the front door area and the front and side deck there. That is an access road with additional parking. And by the way, that is where the garage is pretty much right below us. We'll see that in a bit. And then you go this way and you see over the bay window in the kitchen and this side of the deck. Look at this view. Isn't this fantastic? Oh, and by the way, check out all the custom woodwork and the gingerbreading on the exterior of the house. That scallop design is original. That's not something that you get to see a lot of, especially today's new construction where everything is plastic, matchy. There's like no heart or character to it. This house has heart and character in spades. Going back through the bedroom, we've got our closet number 1 here. We've got the connection to the full bathroom here. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And then, of course, closet number 2 and bedroom number 2 on this level. Let's take a look at this full bath. This one also has the solid core countertop, dual sinks. It's a big bathroom. I can close the door and it's a big bathroom. So we have your tub and shower combination, little privacy wall for the toilet, and plenty of cabinet space and countertop space in here. This bathroom is the size of a small bedroom, or I should say a standard bedroom in today's new construction. Back out into the hallway, bedroom number 2. See that door there? Yeah, you guessed it. It takes us right back out to its own private balcony. We'll go take a peek at that. Of course, it's got closets. Of course, it's got the pop out here. Very nicely portioned. Here we are going out onto its private balcony. It's a little bit smaller than the other one, but still good size. This one has you looking out towards the side of the house. Got a beautiful oak tree here, those cedars and pines, another oak tree there. Just enough space for a table and maybe a reclining outdoor patio chair just to take in the beauty of what it's like to live in Lake Arrowhead. And while we're on the subject of living in Lake Arrowhead, yes, this house is located in Arrowhead Woods, and yes, it has lake rights for private Lake Arrowhead, and yes, it is on a county paved and maintained road, and yes, it has level entry and level parking. This has everything to it in terms of location and amenities for both full-time and part-time living. Absolutely fantastic. Here we are back in this wonderful main level living space again. And every time I come in here, I stand here, I look at that fireplace, that wall of brick, and these very old time, I have to know where they got these wall sconces. Aren't those really neat? And I did say before that the mantelpiece has electric run to it. It's got 3 spots for it. So decorations, things that need to be plugged in, you're totally great with that mantle right there. And I love the feel of this house. I'm going to back up here for just a moment. Hear that? Yeah, me neither. It is so quiet in here. And isn't that what you want in a home, whether it's in the mountain or in the valley or any place? You want your home to be quiet. You want your home to be peaceful. And this house has the quiet and the peaceful and the setting and the nature. Oh my goodness. I just opened up the doorway to go downstairs. Another one of these really great light fixtures. This one has the pressed or the molded glass. Super cool. Remember earlier I said you could use that main level bedroom as a bonus room if you wanted to? Well, then again, you can also use this one. This actually, I believe, was meant to be the bonus room. And even though are wall heaters here, the old school electric radiant wall heaters, I don't think you're going to need them. These are some really great light fixtures up here again, copper surround. And again, the windows have been replaced, but the original touches have not been messed with. These split wood shutters, how fun are those? The door here goes out into a lovely fenced off patio area. Remember when we were up on the upper deck and I said that there was a stairway that went downstairs? There's the stairway, and here is this fenced patio area. Honestly, I look back here, and even though I'm a dog mom, I look at space back here, especially since there's water hookups and we know that there's electric and we know there's gas. I kind of want to put a spa tub right there and have this just as a private little space at the end of the day, just to relax in. Of course, because the space in the yard does extend beyond this wall right here, I suppose you could also open that up or just put in a gate or something like that and have access to the space behind it. Maybe we'll take a little walk down there towards the end of our time together. But for now, we're going to keep going. We're going to go back into this bonus room. Close the door behind me. Now, to orient you, that's the staircase up to the main level. Here is the door to the garage. It's a 2-car garage. It is extra, extra deep on one side. This is where your laundry hookups currently are. I imagine once upon a time they were somewhere in the house and someone moved them into the garage. But look how deep this garage is. It is so wonderfully deep. If you've got a boat and it's the right size and right height, I bet you that this would make great storage for the off season for your boat, and you would still have space for at least one car. While we're at it, there is additional storage space through that door underneath the house. This door, it doesn't go to anything glamorous, but it is very practical because this is where your hot water heater and your forced air unit are located. It's really cool to have those accessible in the house. Some houses up here on the mountain have those, believe it or not, underneath the house. So imagine it's cold or there's snow on the ground outside and you have to crawl underneath your house to light a pilot or something like that if it fails. No, thank you. This house has been laid out just so thoughtfully, and it is so solid. Let's take a look over this way. So you have a cement patio along this side of the house. We're underneath that big parking deck. That is the fence to the area that I said I would probably put a hot tub in. And then you have the open yard space here. Can you fence it off? Yes. Are there county rules as to what the fence material has to look like? Yes. But it's really easy. Just don't put up anything that's untreated, like untreated metal chain link, and you'll probably be good to go. The driveway here is accessed off of this little access road here that connects right back up to the main street and the front of the house. This is the first house in on the access road, so the access in all seasons is going to be so, so easy. All right. I will meet you back upstairs and we'll talk about something that I think is really going to catch your attention, even more than the house so far. Okay, now that we've seen the house together, let's talk money. Money, money, money. Now, normally you would be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about buying a house. But if you're not quite sure that you want to buy a house, the owner of this home has said quite clearly that he would consider carrying paper. That's right. An owner carry. Have you heard of an owner carry lately? Those are pretty hard to come by. He'd also consider a lease option. But if you really want to own the house, if you're like, Teresa, this is my house, I want it, but you want to make it a little bit more affordable, let's go ahead and talk about a strategy about what's called a 2-1 buy down. That's when instead of reducing the price of the home, the seller takes what that money would have been for a price reduction and instead buys down your interest rate for you. And believe me, payments on a house at 6% are vastly different than payments on a house at 5%. So go ahead and give me a call and we can strategize about that as well. In the meantime, in case you haven't noticed, this type of property is my love language. Of course, I love homes of all types and all ages. But for me, the ones that just make my heart sing are the mid-century moderns, the time capsules, the homes that are vintage or with character. I get so excited to share them. And I'm so happy that you spent time with me today to take a look at this magnificent property located in my hometown of Lake Arrowhead, California. If you're curious about this property or any others on the market, or would just like to explore your options, be sure to give me a call. I'm reachable at 909-442-1345. I'm Teresa Grant, your local realtor, and that is bye for now.